Hello all, welcome to another Diamond's Divine Creations. I am your host, Diamond. Thank you all so very much for joining me on tonight. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and of course comment, because that is your free way of showing your support to help grow my channel. So today's delicious dinner recipe is, we're going to do a crispy battered fish fillet sandwich, as well as, of course, we're going to have some sides as well. We're going to do some loaded potato sticks, and I might do a little bit of some sweet potato fries as well, but that's really kind of two different type of potatoes, so I'll decide as we go along, guys. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, of course, I like to show you all the ingredients I'm going to be using. Okay, we're going to be using a crispy battered fish fillet. Okay, and of course we're going to use all of our trimmings. So I'm going to use lettuce, tomato, pickle, tartar sauce, onions, as well as sliced Kobe Jack cheese. Okay, all of that is going to be on our fish sandwich, guys. It's going to be so good. And I'm also going to make, with these snaps appetizers, the loaded potato sticks, guys. Okay, I may or may not throw a few sweet potato fries in there as well, guys. So this is a simple, quick meal for you and your family or your friends, guys. Okay, also, of course, you can use whatever type of hamburger bun that you would like. Okay, so we're going to get some of our things going. Okay, and then we're going to go from there with toasting our buns and everything else that we're going to do. So this is not going to take very long at all. Okay, so the first thing we want to do here, you definitely are going to need 2 of these crispy battered fish fillets for every sandwich that you are going to make. Okay, guys, because they are in this oblong rectangle type of a shape. Okay, so I'm going to put some of these in our grease. Okay, you should already have your grease getting hot. I would have you, as soon as your grease is really hot, you can go ahead and add those crispy battered fish fillets in there. Okay, guys. From there, we're going to begin to prep our sides, okay? Because this is not going to take very long at all, okay? We're going to be using lettuce, as I have already shared with you all, okay? So you're obviously only going to be slicing up as much lettuce as you would need for however many sandwiches you're going to be making, okay, guys? So my daughter is doing spaghetti and meatballs with carrots tonight, and fruit cocktail, and her rainbow fish crackers she wanted, and what have you. So she wanted a different meal. So I'm going to be making enough of this for me, but I'm going to be sharing this meal with you all, okay? So we're going to cut off of some lettuce, okay, that we're going to use for our sandwich, guys. Okay, if you're a big lettuce eater or what have you, as much lettuce as you would put on your sandwich. Okay, and this little prep doesn't take long at all. We're going to slice this stuff up, okay, and then we're going to rinse it off, of course, okay, because you always want to make sure that your vegetables, your fruits, or whatever it is that you're using, even your meat, are clean, guys. Okay, a lot of people, they put a lot of trust into these manufacturers and these grocery stores and farms and different things where this stuff comes from or what have you, but Just because it's in the grocery store, you get it from the farmer's market, doesn't necessarily mean that it's so clean to the point where you don't have to wash it, okay? So anyway, guys, we're going to slice us up some tomato, just like so, as well. Scoot it back to the side. We're going to cut us up some onions really quick, and you can use whatever type of pickles that you would like. However, I'm going to be using the hamburger dill pickles, okay, which is just dill pickles that's sliced up, that's round, okay. So however much onion you would like, guys, okay, to your taste buds, okay, and what you prefer. So we got us a little onion here as well. So we have our lettuce, our tomato, and our onion. Okay. And we can leave those pickles in the jar until we are ready for that, guys. Okay. So right now we're just allowing our fish to cook. We already have our side well, you know, what we're going to dress our sandwich with prepped. We're going to give it a good rinse really quick, okay, and we're going to set it to the side until we get everything done and we're ready to dress our sandwich, okay, just like that. And so that's all to it, guys, okay. This is going to be, I told you, a very quick, simple, easy meal, okay. Now, the other things you're definitely going to need, you're going to need some butter because we're going to be toasting our buns, okay? Okay, guys, so you can use whatever type of buns you would like, okay? I'm using the ballpark burger buns, okay? I actually wanted a different type of bun, but when I received, they ended up sending me these because they were out of the ones I ordered, which was the everything seasoned buns, okay? So, you can just have your buns as regular, you know, regular as you would like it, but I'm going to make my own, everything seasoned bun here, okay? So anytime you want to do that on any type of bread that you're going to be making or using, you can buy the everything bagel seasoning is what it's called here, okay? And that seasoning is already together for you as well, okay? Now you can use a butter flavored cooking spray, okay? So I'm going to use that to spray the bottom of this pan that I'm going to be using here, okay? But I'm actually going to kind of toast my bread in a different way, guys, okay? So I'm going to set this over here really quick. Get you a stick of butter, okay? And take you about a tablespoonful and put it in your skillet, okay? And we're going to butter the inside of our bun, okay? And we're going to let it toast. Then we're going to butter the outside of it, put our everything seasoning on it, and sit it in the oven really quick so those that everything seasoning can kind of set in the bun, okay? Kind of stick to the bun basically, okay? So you're going to melt your butter. As soon as you get your butter melting, just take 1/2 of your bun. It doesn't matter which one first, okay? And put that butter the inside of your bun, guys, just like so, okay? And just leave that in there to toast, okay? And we're going to do the same thing with the other half of our bun as well, okay? If you have the spread type of butter, you can also just kind of spread you some butter on your bread really quick and just toss it in that pan and let it toast, okay? If you want to do it that way as well. However you feel like you want to do it is just fine, but we need that bread toasted, okay? That's all it is to it, guys. Our crispy battered fish fillets are still cooking right now. We're toasting our buns. You can go ahead and turn your oven on. Your oven's not going to be on very long, okay? But turn it to about 350 degrees, okay? Go ahead and let it pre-warm, okay? And we're going to wait to fry our loaded potato sticks, okay? Which they're kind of like, almost like mozzarella cheese sticks, but they're loaded with like mashed potatoes, green onions or chives with bacon and cheese, and yeah. It's like a real baked potato, okay? So it's real baked potato, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and flavored with bacon and a crispy golden coating, guys. So it's like a, like I said, a mozzarella cheese stick with like a loaded baked potato inside of it, okay? Okay, so that's great. That bun is toasted to perfection, guys. We're going to do the same thing with the other half. I just kind of spreaded the butter on here for those of you who are butter spreaders. Okay. So after we toast the inside of our bun, we're going to sit it in our pan. Flat down, just like this, okay? Take your baking spray. Now, if you just want your bun regular, you don't have to do this step. However, I told you I'm going to be doing my everything seasoning on my bun. So you want to spray that buttered flavored baking spray on there, and then sprinkle your everything seasoning right on the top of there, just like that, however much or little you would like. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with the other side of the bun, and we're going to sit that in the oven for just a few minutes, okay, to kind of let that butter and those seeds and everything, everything seasoning kind of set in our bread a little bit, guys, okay, and that's it. Okay, y'all, so we got the other side of our bun done. We're going to flip it over in our pan just like we did the first one. We're going to spray it just a little bit and put in some more of that everything seasoning on there, just like that. Okay, and we're just going to sit this in the oven for just a few minutes, guys, like only like maybe 2-3 minutes. Okay, you're not leaving that in the oven. It's not like it's got to bake or anything like that. Okay, we just kind of want that everything seasoning to kind of set in that bun or what have you, and that's it. Okay, so guys, our fish fillets, our crispy battered fish fillets are just about ready. And guess what? It is time for us to assemble our meal, guys, in just a minute. Okay, guys, so now since our fish is just about ready, we can go ahead and toss in whatever fries you would like, okay? Whatever you normally do with your fish and chips or what have you. You see how these look like mozzarella sticks, guys? Okay? So, we're going to toss these right over in the grease as well. That way, by the time we get done assembling our sandwich, these will be ready. Okay? Just like that. Now, if you don't prefer any extra seasoning or anything, you definitely don't have to. But y'all know I like me some lemon pepper, honey. So as soon as we take those battered fish fillets out of our grease, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of lemon pepper on there. So we take that out the grease. I'm just gonna put a little bit of lemon pepper on there, just like that. You don't have to if you don't want to, okay? It's no problem at all, guys. So we're gonna get these pieces out of here. They should be good and ready. And put them in a dish. Put your seasoning on there if you want to. You don't have to. Okay? And you also want to put your cheese on top, okay, for your cheese to melt on there as well, guys, okay? And if you would like to, your buns are like already ready, guys. Okay, so those are those everything seasoning hamburger buns we got there. Okay, now you're gonna get whatever plate you're gonna be using, and you're gonna put your bun on your plate. Okay, let me scoot this over just a minute, and we're gonna put your fish, your crispy fish that you want your cheese on. You're just gonna put it in the same pan you had your bread in, sit it in the oven just a few minutes, just long enough for that cheese to melt, guys. Okay, so that's all it is to it. Let me scoot this back just a little bit so y'all can see. Okay, so let's begin to assemble our sandwich, guys. We're going to start off with some tartar sauce. If I can, get it out of here. Put your bit of tartar sauce on the top and the bottom bun. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, so on your top bun, we're going to start off with our onions. So however many onions you would like. I only chopped up a few, so I'm gonna put all of that onion on mine, just like that, guys, okay? Then you're going to use your tomato. So technically, basically, if you were to do your lettuce, you would basically take your lettuce, put your tomatoes, and then your onions on top, but I'm doing it backwards, so it's gonna look like this. Okay? So, take your tomatoes, and then we're going to take our lettuce. I think I used a little bit more lettuce than necessary. But take our lettuce, just like that, guys. And as soon as that cheese is melted, we're going to be putting our meat and cheese on that bottom bun. Okay? Oh, goodness, y'all, let me forget our pickles. Okay? So we're going to take us like 3 little pickles, 3 or 4, how many pickles you like. Okay? Put our pickles on there just like that. Set that back on there. So technically, if you were to dress up your vegetables as if you were going to do like a lettuce wrap or something like that, you would basically take your lettuce, put your tomatoes on there, and then your pickle, and then your onion. Okay? And that's all it is to it, guys. Okay, guys, so look at that. Our crispy battered fish is all crispy and ready, and we got that cheese melted on there just the way we want it. So we're going to sit that on there, okay? And then we're going to flip this thing over. Just like that, guys. Okay. So there's our sandwich. Okay, I think I'm going to do just a couple. Sweet potato fries, guys. Okay, now you can do one or the other, or what have you. I will tell you, okay, if you're going to do those loaded potatoes, that I showed you all. If you're going to fry them, you want to make sure your grease is hot, but once your grease get hot, turn it down some, okay? You don't want to leave them in there too long because, you know, basically the stuffing, the inside of your loaded potato sticks are starting to come out or what have you, okay? Which is what happened. And so I took them out of the grease and I put them in a pan and I just set them in the oven, okay? So they can finish warming up or what have you guys, okay? But they're actually looking very good, which we're gonna see in just a minute, okay? So I'm gonna make just a few little sweet potato fries to add on the side as well. Okay, y'all, so you can get whatever brand of sweet potato fries you would like. I'm going to be using these, okay? And I'm just going to do like a little handful, a little less than maybe a handful, probably just about a handful, okay? And we're gonna, they look like this. And you can eat these as is, just like you fry them, just like you do. And actually, you can prepare these any way you want to. So you can fry them, you can put them in the oven, you can put them in an air fryer or something like that. Okay? Prepare them however you want to, and they're ready to eat when they are done, guys. Okay? However, if you want more of like the sweet potato flavor that you get in other sweet potato products that you eat, okay, you can use get you some brown sugar and some cinnamon and mix it together. And when those are done, however you get through cooking them, whether you fry them or put them in the oven or air fry them, just douse them around in that brown sugar cinnamon mixture, okay, and it'll have that coating on the outside, y'all, and it's so doggone good, you don't even understand, okay? So as soon as this get done, y'all, we're gonna be ready to eat. So there you have it, guys. We have our crispy battered fish fillet sandwich. We have our loaded potato sticks, as well as we have another side option of sweet potato fries, guys, okay? So whatever you would like. I would definitely probably say, you probably may feel like it don't go, but those loaded potato fries may be really good with some ranch, okay? And just like I told you about your sweet potato fries, you can eat them as is, no matter how you decide to cook them, whether fry them, break them, or put them in an air fryer. If you dust them with a bit of brown sugar and cinnamon, it gives it an extra on them, okay? It's so good, guys, okay? So, guess what, y'all? It's time to eat. Bon appetit. Grab you a plate, because it's time for our dinner date. Go ahead, take you a bite, because this is another Diamond's Delicious Delight. Thank you all so much for listening and for watching. And until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Real quick side note though, y'all. Look, a lot of restaurants have fish sandwiches, but I'm telling you, look, if your fish sandwich that you get, which most restaurants have like codfish or something like that or whatever, which I think most battered fish is like a codfish or whatever, no matter what it is, if your fish sandwich is not looking nice and plump and delicious like that, it's not a fish sandwich worth eating, okay? The place that I know that has the best fish sandwiches, honey, okay? And y'all should know this. Why? Because they got all the meats, okay? And that's Arby's, okay? I've had one of the best fish sandwiches and one of the best chicken salad sandwiches from Arby's, guys, okay? And I believe they sell it year round. Now, I haven't been to Arby's in a really long time, but back in the day, it was like seasonal for the chicken salad sandwich as well as the fish sandwich. But I believe they sell it regularly now, okay, y'all? And you'll see the difference, okay? Better than any other restaurant. I don't want to, put any other restaurant down type of thing. That's not what I'm doing here or whatever. But just about any other restaurant that you could possibly think of. Fish sandwich, okay? Now, as far as like a well, fish sandwich period. I was gonna say codfish sandwich, but most people, most places, especially fast food places, now if you go to like one of those mom and pop type of restaurants, like that's like um, private owned or whatever, by or whatever, usually they put more love, more into the food that they're making and different things like that. But fast food restaurants, it be like two, three ingredients that they have on there, half-ass ingredient. Like, it don't be looking good. It don't be looking fresh. You don't hardly have any type of toppings on there. Like, most people's fish sandwiches only come with like the fish, maybe a half a piece of cheese, a little bit of tartar sauce. Like, that's it. Okay. But child, you ain't had a fish sandwich good like that unless it's got lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle. I even like banana peppers from time to time on my fish sandwich. Have you some cheese on that fish sandwich with that extra tartar sauce? Baby, please, okay? But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for listening and for watching. Till the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste.